Yeah.
It's Instagram for us. So people, which is good because I keep forgetting to update our website regularly. So this is a good reminder coming in to chat with you guys today. People constantly tell us they found us through Instagram, and it's sometimes word of mouth and Instagram. So someone will send their friend who's pregnant a little snippet of something that we've posted on the gram. And we spend a lot of time on the getting to know you phase. So it's like mum life or, hashtag point of view of driving to school drop off and, just stuff that's kind of mum related as opposed to physio related. So it's just come and hang out with us. We're normal, we get it. And we're trying to portray that we're experts, but that's kind of a given. And then we're fun. Because when I was the new kid on the block 21 years ago, people didn't know what reformers were or what Pilates was. We were explaining what we even did. And then now it's so competitive, to your point. There's, within my little area in southeast Melbourne, there's like, hundreds of people offering Pilates and pregnancy and postnatal Pilates. So now it's like, Instagram helps us give us the chance to be the OG, which is good and bad.
Yeah.
But we still show up, in our socials much more it's more fresh, that content, and I feel like people can get to know us and understand a bit about what we do.
Tell us a little bit more, just because you do, but people ask me, like, who does social media well? And obviously I'll talk about Mick, but, you're one of those people that I'd pop in my top 5 to 10 as well.
Because
nice. You're very genuine and authentic and whatever. Do you actually have an underlying strategy behind it? And if you do, what are you trying to convey to those new kind of patients?
I'd love to say yes. It's a bit ad hoc. Although we do spend more time planning it now because it seems to be the main thing that drives new business or drives new customers, or our existing customers are chasing content or they want to find out more. They're like, I saw that you were talking about birth skills on your Instagram. How come you haven't told us about that? So it's educating our people who are already our customers but perhaps aren't coming regularly or new people. But yeah, so the strategy is that we're low on strategy, but we're high on touch points and contact. So I decided a while ago that it was better to just post rather than try and make it perfect. And some posts really hit home and some are just crap and fizzle, but at least we're just sort of got a bit of content out there. And it's not necessarily, this is what you do if you have diastasis rectus of the abdominis muscles. It's more like, I hate it when you feel fat and your jeans won't fit and, it's because it's been Christmas and so it's time to book into your Pilates classes. It's just kind of trying to be relatable.
Have you got a TikTok strategy?
TikTok, my children are teaching me.
Yeah.
We need to do TikTok.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Because it's the fastest growing platform in the world.
Oh,
the
obstetricians who I follow in America are all doing the best TikToks ever. And I'm like,
it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
We need to learn.
Well,
it's interesting. I'm very into looking at what everyone else is doing, and my wife having 3 children, I find that sort of the women's health, it's almost like it's a little bit different to I'm injured, fix my back.
Yeah.
In terms of just like all sort of what we do is in sports physio. It's like a life journey.
Yeah.
Everything from buying a pram to So I feel like that engagement would be different to I'm injured, help me. So we generally, and I'm probably incorrect here because I'm not a tech head, but we more invest in AdWords more than Instagram, and probably because it's like if you don't know it, you say you don't use it, which we probably should explore it a bit more. But we more so people who go, I'm injured, physio near me, book.
Yeah.
And we get such good return on that, plus our normal SEO organic growth strategy that we haven't felt a bit like we were saying earlier about you need to sometimes turn the tap off because you can't fit them in.
Yeah.
So we haven't gone down that rabbit hole because we haven't had the need to, albeit I think, and I don't do TikTok either, but I know I need to.
Yeah.
To be ahead of the game.
Are you exhausted by that, like knowing that you need to do another platform?
Yeah, and
a bit.
Yeah, it's like I call it the tight chest syndrome.
Yeah.
I get that. I think I mentioned that to you before. Is it when you need to do another layer?
Yeah. Like,
and as much as you try and outsource and everything, when you're the head of the company, the buck still stops with you, and you do want to know about it and how it works
and how long it takes to achieve as well.
Yeah.
And you're probably better at that than us, but that's. I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming, the scalability of TikTok and how you do it.